진이야, 거기 무슨 냄새가 났어? 응가해. 기다려봐. 응가 다 했어? 가자. 아니야, 지지. 어머머머머머. 그러니까. Did you see the white butterfly? That's very typical butterfly we can see in Seoul. I do not know why we can't no longer see the like a tiger butterfly, kind of different variety of butterflies, but that's the butterfly we can see. 이러자니. 아이고 힘들어. My dog turned to pancake. 힘들었어. She said that, no, I can't go any further. It's been changed a lot. So back in the days in 2018, I don't remember, we probably didn't have this road. You just see down there, that's the remain of the railroad that's been built by Korean capital back in under the Japanese occupation. And then this railroad connecting Seoul to Chuncheon. So now they changed the route and they remain the railroad residual. My dog loves being carried and watching around. When I was walking around here back in the days, like I didn't have any specific purpose. I didn't expect that walking scope can be that much popular. I just walked around and talked, introducing interesting unknown places to people from other countries. Let them be exposed to unfamiliar environment they never have seen. When people hear about South Korea, they only think about K-pop or K-culture, K-beauty. I won't deny that's a Korean culture, but we also have this kind of environment, and this probably more major. Like most of us are living like this. You are watching Gongleung-dong, Gyeongchunsan Rail Forest. So this place hadn't been open at a time, like the whole railroad park. They actually opened it gradually, step by step. So when I moved here, probably was 2016. And then the place was open and getting to be popular since 2018. I was so naive at the time. I would call myself naive, but like that's why it's so nostalgic. Maybe it can be interpreted as innocence. I've always been very careful showing other people's face while I'm broadcasting live. And YouTube is more like a major platform everybody can watch. But whenever I watch it back, you know, like those videos I have recorded, it's very nostalgic. And I think that, like, you know, some of them might not be alive. Because I have recorded variety of people, old, young, and now it's getting like it's gotten like 10 years, so that those who are like teenagers might turn to late 20s, or babies now turn to teenagers, and those who are like 70s, 80s who are sitting around, some of them might not be there. Azalea on the left. It's turned out the reason the park is so beautiful was that it was a kind of art piece by very well-known landscaper named Chung Young-sun. And then when the park was open, at the time we actually had more local flowers rather than those common. Look at my dogs, that she enjoys the sceneries. She's used to it. We used to live around here. When she was young, when she was sick, when she gets old. we live here. But that's the beauty of it. And I felt it was more enjoyable, not cutting any videos. Editing videos, sometimes it can be more suitable for the platform and then may look organized. But it sometimes can miss the crux of the thing I want to share. So I'm not sure. I'm checking this video, how the resolution might be on live broadcasting. So I'm wondering how you guys are doing. Whenever I watch my video back again, I felt like very comforting. Even myself, watching myself feels comforting. And also the sort of ambient sound coming around the environment. But I always move the camera so that to try to show you the different angle, different stuff. For instance, that I have seen the dandelions blooming all around. But I rather not do that on this broadcast because that's what I learned from checking my video. Maybe it's more soothing, recording one take. I'm gonna miss the sceneries in 10 years, in 20 years. And I will say, wow, what a relief that I have recorded this. Not only recording at the moment, I have recorded here throughout the years. And then I realized that when it's stacked, it's showing, revealing its real beauty, the real essence. What I wanted to capture wasn't a moment. It's more like an existence throughout the time. So if you go back, there are many other videos that I have recorded from here. Sometimes I put some music on there and I regret that. That's why I think that recording here as live would be more meaningful. It's not gonna be the personal archive, but also the history of the Konglung-dong, or the regional history. Nobody had done it, especially the government official who works for the No One Go. They actually changed their role every 6 months so that no one actually keeps the history of it, what they're doing. So I have done, and I have recorded the area and archived, and this will turn to very meaningful historical remain. So who knows? I bet that 1,000 years later, Maybe they would discover my video on Periscope server and learn how people have lived and thought back in 2000. I can tell. Even Grok is learning world through the videos from Periscope. They probably are searching for meaningful conversation coming from Periscope and then getting the oldie ideas. They'll turn those ideas into like a conversation into something or even business. So that whenever they see my dogs having hairpin around their head, like they look so pretty. You do put your hairpin on there. Now I've like at these days people are losing humanity. So maybe the more I'd like to keep what the life is like. Being in a cubicle, working in that small space, and then focusing only on the indicators, not knowing the meaning of indicators, just thinking about indicators, and then thinking about only enlarging the numbers might lose the value the indicator should have had. Wow, look at this. Some people are just thinking it's flower. Everybody can do it. No, it's not. Like, you're supposed to know the types of the flowers when they bloom, how to manage, how to arrange. It's sort of art piece. And those people who are just thinking that just pulling out and stucking in somewhere and that'll turn to garden, they do not know the real value of it. It's all about harmony. And then I cherish and appreciate those people who are pouring efforts to keep that harmony. Look at those people who are managing the garden for us. Wow. It is more interesting and stable and comfortable recording live rather than just recording only. Now it's getting 20 minutes. It's like the scenery from Millet, you know? Those people praying for the potatoes. Those people are managing the garden for us. It's very historical scene, and we should appreciate those. I really love hearing the sounds of birds chirping. Are they coming or yeah, they're coming? We probably run into each other. Oh, they are changing their route, thankfully. Maybe I shouldn't forget taking Jimbo. Keep forgetting. I purchased it. Oh, but the other person riding bike is coming toward this narrow road. Interesting. So when the idea remaining the area as a park and then giving the benefit back to those people who used to live here was considered too liberal or not improving the economy. They were thinking it's like not economical. But once it gets so popular, so many people are coming from all over the areas and then getting touristy. Now everybody said that this is my idea. That's what politicians are doing. But no matter what they do, no matter what liars are doing, we may need to do what we're supposed to do. Keeping the reality, protecting humanity. It's getting to be more exhausting, living this society, people being so selfish and thinking about oneself only, not thinking about the sustainability or living all together in the future. They only say me, 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 me. But still, there are people who are trying to protect the ourness, harmony, try to keep the sustainability. And unless that's where I belong. That's what I have chosen. That's how I'm going to live. How about you? I don't know the way I'm living is right or wrong, but unless I'm living it and I'm taking the responsibility of it, and I'm showing you. It's like an older recording. What I have said, the writing are my evidences. Even if there are not many people who understand, or maybe I'm reliving wrong, well, history will tell. All I can do is living a life, sharing it, and showing it, archiving it. So when I walk around, I hear what people saying, and then I can tell what their values are, what they're thinking important, what they want to pursue, what they cherish, what they want to get, how they want to leave. Look at that one on the right. It's so hot. Mommy, it's so hot. She's enjoying. It's such a beautiful day. So they said that it's used to be the Shin-Gongdeok station. I'm curious what Gongdeok represents, because we do have other Gongdeok station near Itaewon, Yeouido area. I really appreciate those people who arrange those flowers on the pots. So life itself is an art. So in a way, we all are sort of artists. I'm showing my art to you. Rather than getting the recognition, existence comes first. Don't you think so? The more time passes, I'm getting to realize why I've done that, why I've done those, what I was looking for, what I've been searching. That's why I'm doing what I want at the moment, because it'll get to connect it to meaning, and it'll turn to some meaning. Till then, I'm just doing the best, living my life. It's 25th April 25th, Friday. This is Jilly Scope, where Jilly broadcasts the life in Seoul, Korea. So as you see, it's South Korea, not North Korea. There are so many less educated people not knowing how the other side of the world look like besides their lives. So maybe here is where you can see how Koreans are living. How Korea wears. Hey, I was like about to end the broadcast, and then like I do have 5 viewers, maybe Periscope. Oh no, it's not Periscope. YouTube getting to. It is South Korea. Welcome to Seoul, South Korea. This is Gongneung-dong. Railroad Park. Back in the day, we used to have railroad connecting Seoul to Chuncheon here. Now they moved the railroad to other, and then they made this place into oh yeah, Yeah, I remember you, Marduk. Every time you guys like be here and then say that, like I never knew you guys, but I remember every single of you. From time to time, not everyone, but most of you. It's such a beautiful day to miss, isn't it? It is. So we're getting to have lilacs. All the cherry blossoms are gone now. And these are called Miss Kim lilac. I think it's a kind of hybrided one. And then they made the lilac like, smaller than usual. It's such a great place to walk a dog, isn't it? So now I moved to somewhere else, some other place. I have to visit here like 20 minutes by car. It's yeah, they changed it. Walk on railroad to car. Yeah, walk. So windy. We do have 4 universities near here. So one is Seoul National University of Technology. The other is Seoul Women's University. Third is that Korean West Point kind of place called, I think, 육군사관학교 in Korean. But I do not know how it's called. Military school, let's say. And the other is Samyuk University. So Samyuk University, probably like Seventh Adventist Church kind of thing. So I have removed most of the videos I recorded back in the days, and I regret a lot. That's why I'm trying to re-record them. Is that like a Chinese food? What did you put on there? Now I see many cafes have changed it. Many cafe owners left their cafe, selling theirs, and the new owners came in and running. I couldn't have seen it correctly, but it looked like chopsticks and the squared box, like black noodle. Oh, look at that one, so cute, mini bichon. That's one of the popular kind in Korea. Oops, I feel sorry for her. I didn't mean it. Arrow apparel skirts. What is apparel? Mini bichon, another one, right? So the Yorkshire Terrier back in the days was kind of popular breed, but like around 90s. But when the trend's gone, actually people like, how to leave them on the street, leaving those dogs, not taking care of them, abandoned, yeah. And then changes all around according to the media. So that one time the Schnauzer was on the TV, and the people to get to buy the miniature Schnauzers and the Siberian Husky, Alaskan Malamute. It keeps changing and changing, and on certain days they began to buy the Cocker Spaniel. Bichon, miniature Bichon. It's weird, isn't it? I think it's too cheap to buy the dogs in Korea. Maybe that's the reason that so many irresponsible people purchase the dog for fun. Sometimes they can abandon. I know this little dude. We often see him. You see the lady going ahead? That's his owner. So I'm about to end the broadcast in 3 minutes. So yeah. 안녕하세요. I have ran into her like many times, so many times on this road, and then she never remembers me. So it was fun. Yeah, glad you guys joined, have seen this beautiful street on this day. And yeah, hope we can meet another live scope, live broadcast in the future. Thank you. I'm gonna go. Bye bye. Hope you have a great rest of your day.